see evil, I evil when I converse.
Got today say
This how God works. Play my position, what is given with no concerns. Set it off. Top of the morning, I'm gonna set it off. You living boring, I'm gonna set it off. Shooting them scoring, I'm gonna set it off. Like soldiers torn, I'm gonna set it off. Son of God, no, I am not son of man. Blessings keep falling, the fingers keep coming in. I got you, but just know I'm texting like Uncle Sam. Left to the bank, you know that I'm coming in. We don't do it for the bands though, we don't do it for the clout. Legacy on the line, so I'm moving in and out. Seen good ones turn top dog, greedy ones get knocked off. I keep looking at the bench like I could never not ball. Coach keep me in the game, Curry deadly with the range. I keep looking in the mirror like, who is he? I'm insane. Who am I? He insane. Guess I ain't the one to blame. What's done is done, won't change. Time to live up to my name. Real will be real, fake gon' fall. Took time with this here, I'm made for a walk. No sleeping, no I won't fall. No sleeping, no I won't it all. I keep God first. I see evil, I evil when I converse.
Got today say
This how God works. Play my position, what is given with no concerns. Set it off. Top of the morning, I'm gonna set it off. You living boring, I'm gonna set it off. Shooting them scoring, I'm gonna set it off. Like soldiers torn, I'm gonna set it off. Told my baby, meet me at the bank. Told my mama, I'ma break the trend. Locked in, I'ma change the weight. Working for my baby's kids. Hard times couldn't make the rent. Working hard couldn't save a cent. Lonely nights, just me and God. Swear to him, always made the ends. Grab a paper, see the news. Hate coming by the tools. Walk a mile in my shoes. Something you can never do. Got my back against the wall. Bet I always pull through. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Sending shots, tight, block 'em. Superman with the moves. Rock 'em, sock 'em, drop, bop 'em. Play to win, never lose. Run it up, I top 'em. Play for belly too. I hip hop or pop 'em. Anything I could do. Real won't be real, fake gon' fall. Took time with this here, I'm made for a walk. No sleeping, no I won't fall. No sleeping, no I won't it all. I keep God first. I see evil, I evil when I converse.
Got today say
This how God works. Play my position, what is given with no concerns. Set it off. Top of the morning, I'm gonna set it off. You living boring, I'm gonna set it off. Shooting them scoring, I'm gonna set it off. Like soldiers torn, I'm gonna set it off.
I can hurt you like you hurt me too, me too. We're letting go, we're letting go, I can hurt you like you hurt me too, me too. We're letting go, we're letting go, hurt me too, me too. We're letting go, we're letting go, we're letting go. I can hurt you like you hurt me too, me too. We're letting go, we're letting go, we're letting go, we're letting
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Live.
Welcome back to the
live,
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 everybody. My name is Chonatani, and it's Friday, May the 3rd, and we welcome you here for such a time as this. And please, if you are going to participate in live, please join me in welcoming Tui, who is in the back here. Will Tui, what's up? And he's the man.
No
on
Koroi
mission.
here.
No Koroi. So Koroi was supposed to be here. For those of you who are joining for the first time, Koroi is our farm manager, and so usually he has a duty on the lives to mix the Yangon. Usually we lost it just a little bit, nothing crazy, and everything in moderation, as we say, including moderation. So sometimes you need to take it too far, but it's not what we do on the lives. We just sit here, we tell Noah this is on the mat, and the purpose of these is that it's the one and only on the mat, actually, the original, the only real on the mat. There's the
OG.
The OG. And so, welcome. This is where we talk with you guys. We hang out. You guys ask me questions. That's the whole purpose, that you guys ask me questions, and then I answer them. We talk about current events and all that jazz, and we just have fun together and hang out, because usually, we love your guys' comments and everything, but this is a fun time to just be able to hang out and actually chat with you guys. So please interact with me if you guys are chilling, if you're hanging out, and we'll take it from there.
Yeah. Bula minyo. Bula nakwa tau minyo rokongango pambul tungayani. Vijay
Bula.
Naidu. Bula to the Walker family from Edmonton, Alberta.
Edmonton, Alberta.
Okay.
Yeah. Where do you live in Edmonton? Who? Richard?
VJ.
Huh? VJ? VJ
Yeah.
Naidu?
Yeah.
Sherwood Park? Or where? West Side?
Semester Salambongi. Bulare. Big fan, yeah.
How's it going, Semessa?
Chris Roy. Bula.
Semessa, what is one thing? Where are you, Semessa? What do you do for work? Same with you, VJ. Why are you in Edmonton? And what took you to Edmonton? Are you descendant of Fijian, or you born there? I mean, probably descendant of Fijian, but like, were you born in Canada, or were you, what took you to Canada originally? Born there, or your parents? I'm just checking the schedule for the games. Okay, Drew will play on Saturday. Okay. 9:35. Come on. So today 7:05 is Hurricanes and the Waratahs. Then 9:35 we have the Blues and the Rebels. Oh, the poor Rebels.
What do you think about this game?
Which one?
This tomorrow's game?
Tomorrow's game?
Is it gonna, like, a lot of teams are like doubting
Is it the Brumbies?
within the team, yeah.
Yeah.
Like doubting about a win.
Dude, I never doubt, because we have Supersonic on our team.
Who's
And
that?
all we need is Supersonic Ruvutomanda. And Yosef Amasi, Kai, shout out to Yosef Amasi. He's been doing a great job.
Yeah, that is like breaking.
Dude,
Amazing.
breaking hearts and breaking tackles.
Breaking tackles.
Yay! Kai. I just finished fixing a broken pipe actually in the back, and I got PVC glue all over my hand. So I was wondering what was going on here. But
Looks like something else.
huh? No, it's not that. Other things.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the military is also
Yeah,
here.
talk about that one, bro. Like,
Yeah,
what-
military's been training out here, and from what I understand, it's like cadets, but they're not just like, young guys that are joining the military. They're all like doctors, lawyers, and nurses and pilots and all that kind of stuff apparently. And so, sounds like they're vying for sort of like competing for like some top spots in the military.
So like nurses, doctors, like that.
Yeah, like all like working professionals, to my understanding. And then like the
Oh.
top 10 when they graduate, like go into like a certain program. Yo, buddy. Huh?
So yeah.
That's what, yeah? Yeah, did you? Yeah?
Oh, that truck.
Okay,
Yeah, they're gonna go say hi to the
Maybe.
soldiers, I guess.
maybe. Seven stoked. So, yeah.
So yeah.
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 So they've been hanging out. We've been on the farm. They've been shooting, and I don't even know what they're shooting. Blanks or rubber bullets. Definitely not real bullets. At least I hope. Seven's pretty stoked that the military ambulance is here, and
Oh, VJ lives on the north side.
on the north side.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hoyt. Is that how you say this name? Hoyt?
Hoyte.
Hoyt. Hoyt.
Yeah.
Bula from Vancouver, Canada. Love you guys' show. Hey, Bula, bro.
Thank you guys for joining. Thank you very much.
Uju
For joining.
Imata Bulare from Wales in the UK.
Wow, all the way
All
from
the
Wales,
way
eh?
from UK. And David Kumar, San Pablo, USA, Bula. Bula
Sick.
from Malevani, Felix. Dude, there's a lot of people from
So I guess VJ, you're probably
Totally. Seven's playing this afternoon at 5:15. Yep.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so we might watch it live, or we might just end this live early so that we can watch the game.
Semester Salamboy, I'm a chef here in Mana Island Resort and Spa in Malolo in the Mamanuda group of islands. We're all watching the live.
Thank you guys for joining. To everybody in what resort is it?
Mana
Island?
Island Resort
Oh, cool.
and Spa in Malolo. Mamanuda group
Maybe
of
one day we
islands.
can come out there and
Yeah.
Do a live. That'd be sweet, dude. I would love to do that
Did
actually.
you see with them?
That'd be fun to go somewhere, stay somewhere as a family, and then do a live with
The
staff. With the staff. That'd be sick.
Whoa!
That'd be fun. Let's stay there, like in the staff quarters or something.
I can do
Because I guess that you guys probably all like live out there. And what's the setup usually on the islands for staff? Like they have
They have their own quarters.
they don't go back and forth every day,
No.
do they? No.
Yeah, I guess because it's an island, right?
Our staff quarters
Unless-
usually pretty nice.
Unless if it's like close by. I don't know. I've never been to Malolo Island.
Where you were in Taverini, was it nice? I mean, you don't have to name the place where you were, but I mean,
It was decent.
It was
Yeah,
decent, and they're all
yeah.
places like that, or are there some worse than
No, way
others?
better.
Oh, way better.
Way better than where I was.
Oh, really? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, because obviously, like places like GPH, you
Dude,
know, and some of these places, and like Intercon, I don't think they have staff quarters.
Laudala.
Laudala, yeah.
Bro,
Oh,
those
really?
guys. From what I've heard, like the staffs there, they don't do their laundries. They have people to do their
No way.
laundries.
Are you serious?
In their rooms, they have aircons, they have TVs.
Wow.
And like lunch, breakfast, dinner, it's buffet.
No.
Yeah.
What? Do you
They
guys?
have
What
their
is
own
it? What's the
chef,
eating
like,
setup? Like, do you guys
cook
have to
up
eat
for
dal every day on, in Mana Island? And VJ, I assume that you're between like Yellowhead and the Anthony Henday somewhere, probably in one of those spots. What do you do in Edmonton? What do you do in Edmonton, VJ? There's a lot of Fijians actually in Edmonton. There's actually a Fijian store there, where like all the stuff they bring from Fiji they put in there. There's an Indo-Fijian guy there that has a shop, Fiji supermarket or something like this. But shout out to the gang in Mana Island. Thank you guys for joining. Do you guys? Yeah. What do you guys eat every day? What do you guys eat every day? Like, do you guys get buffets like people in Lavala? This is true, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bulawaka family joining from Vancouver Island, Port Alberni.
Oh, Port Alberni. No
BC
way.
Asali. Bula Asali.
Port Alberni.
Yeah. VJ
Wow.
Naidu, playoff hockey in the air. Oilers in semi and Canucks still waiting. Rest
Oh.
of Canadians are out, bro. Nothing new about the weather. Had snow in May.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's classic Alberta right there. Oh, so the Oilers are in the playoffs. Sick. So Edmonton Oilers, that's their NHL team. Man, I've been to Port Alberni. We did a trip actually across Vancouver Island, and we started. We came into Nanaimo and then went down to Victoria. Went along the west side up through Port Renfrew, I believe, and then we cut across up by Cowichan Lake, and then we came back and hit Port Alberni. We went to a little restaurant on the water there, but Port Alberni is really sick. That's a beautiful place. I love that there. Love it.
Normally, I don't like Canucks chances.
You don't like the Canucks chances?
Canucks
Ah, man, I haven't been following
What is
hockey.
that, hockey?
Yeah, that's the Vancouver Canucks.
Ah,
Yeah. So who are the Oilers playing? Who are the Canucks playing in the finals? And Mana Island crew, give me.
boo.
The Seva must be in there.
Oh,
Pressing
I
buttons.
bet. I bet.
The military ambulance is parked over there, and Seva is not in the field.
Oh, dude, I want to check that out.
Huh?
I want to go check it out.
Dude, take them over.
Where?
Yeah, take them.
This guy?
Yeah.
LA.
Huh? Yeah.
What's connection?
Oh, you lose the connection, eh?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just tell him, come, have one below.
With the soldiers. Mana Island, give me some love, and when I say give me some love, I mean give me some info about what you guys are up to on Mana Island.
How was your week?
How was my week?
See, you got some fresh fades.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Ilele.
So clean. Look at the back.
Paul, boy.
Huh? Paul, best barber in town. And he does free massage after your haircut. Yeah. So after that, then he lays you down and works you out.
$20.
Yeah. $10 and then
$10, eh? Oh,
$20 massage all. So Paul's the man. Paul's the man. Shout out to Paul.
Shut up, Paul.
Paul's gonna hate me. If you guys go check out my story, you'll see Paul there. He's actually a sick barber.
Hey, lady.
I would love to set up a business around him. He just needs a bit more consistency. He needs a couple guys that work under him.
Yeah.
And so, because like he was sick last 2 weeks, so he just wasn't there, and that kind of kills your business. But Paul's sick when he's there. He's the best. It's just like a lot of times, like the artists aren't the best people to run the business, and he is kind of like an artist the way that he does hair. And so he's just like naturally wasn't trained or anything. He just knows how to do it well. So why? What's going on?
No, just VJ. Fort Road and Yellowhead. the store you're looking for is VJ Island Foods.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
This is from
Oh, so he's, what do you say, Yellowhead?
Yellowhead and Fort Road and Yellowhead.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know Fort Road. Yeah, that's one of the other main intersections in Edmonton.
Okay, this is from Uju Imata. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. John, I popped into your shop last week and bought iced coffee with my dad and my uncle. We were told you was in Suva.
Oh,
I was on my way from Lambasa to Sabu Sabu.
dang it.
Did the same on the way back. Myself and the wife are a big fan. We followed your vlog all the time here in Wales.
Oh,
Took a photo with the young lady who served us with pizza as well.
sorry
Flew
to
back
miss you guys.
last Monday, so still jet lagged.
Shoot, man! Thank you guys for the support and everybody who stops over, man. Like, it really helps. Like, it's not a multi-million-dollar business. We started here because we preach like coming back to our roots, and our tagline is "It's in our roots." So it only feels right to start at home, and so I think like that commitment to our roots will eventually pay off. And so like you guys supporting our small little business here in St. Ganga is huge, and everybody who spends $1 like that goes to paying our girls' wages and keeping that place open. And so yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
All right.
Why are you calling him? What?
In case they want to see it.
The soldiers want to see the dog? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Bula Uju.
Bula Uju, Bula everybody. I'm on Island, VJ to Norm Lee. Guys, thank you for joining. This is for me, but you know, I'm thinking of you guys. Oh, and also to the Fiji Sevens team. Good luck, boys.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Oilers won 4-1 series with LA.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So that's over.
Yeah. My job's Fiji. Huh? Bula from Melbourne, Australia.
Melbourne. Who's that?
My job's Fiji.
My Job's Fiji. Oh, okay, on Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see you guys every once in a while pop up on
My
Facebook.
job's Fiji is based in Melbourne, Australia. Bula Vinak.
Interesting. I think My Job's Fiji is like a Indeed, if I'm not mistaken, for like Fiji. I think it connects like people to. It's like where people can go and like see job postings and apply online to different jobs and stuff like that. So, thank you for joining. Yeah. So, when did we get back? Actually,
From Sulu.
yeah, it was
a Friday.
It was Friday of
This
last week.
we got back and we did.
Oh, we did the live, right?
live,
And
yeah.
so yeah, this week we spent a bunch of time out on the farm, and yeah, just creating more content. And we had a media job for our company, Waka Media, who's actually crazy. We're so thank you to Waka Media for sponsoring this live.
Yeah, thank you.
I know they have really the owners are super cool,
Yeah, super cool, bro.
and they're really great to work with. I hear that they make the best like short form content. They're really good at telling stories.
Yeah.
And really their strength, and you guys hear me say this all the time, but I think Waka Media's strength is like the ability to take like the what people sell or like the what your NGO does, your charity does, and like put a why behind it so that people actually care. And so thank you to Waka Media for sponsoring.
Yeah, thank you so much. Did you see some of their work?
Sponsoring
Oh, so
this
cool.
live. Yeah, their work it's very, very impressive. I actually just watched, they did a mini documentary for the Dovata collective.
Oh, yeah?
And I just watched a bunch of it this morning. It was so sick.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah, it was really good, really good. And then they did one on Kavewa Island. There's these biogas units that were installed by FNU.
Oh yeah.
And so they did like a mini documentary for that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Walker Media, just all around great people, great vibes, and a great time. Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Pula.
Mana Island. I'm sorry. I keep coming back to Mana Island. I'm just trying to see where it is over here. Oh.
It's from Hemjit Kumar Pula from Supercuts Lambaza.
Oh, I think I met you at the theater the one day.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, we're standing at the. You were at the urinal to my left, and
Yeah.
we were chatting.
I was just talking to Paul about it, like when he was cutting my hair.
Oh yeah.
Did you heard about Supercuts? He's like, yeah. In Lambaza. I was like, oh, yeah.
Supercut's a big deal, eh?
Yeah, they're pretty big deal in Suva, I guess.
Do they have like multiple locations in Suva?
I'm not aware,
Oh.
but that's where whenever I used to go, like my friends would like tell me, hey, you should go and cut your hair at Supercuts.
Oh.
I was like, yeah, okay, if I have the time.
Yeah.
Because a lot of like posh or like good barbershops in Suva are just like bookings.
Oh.
Just go in there.
Yeah. No, I like to like my guy Paul,
Yeah.
but
'Cause he
shout out to
massages you
Supercuts.
too.
Maybe Paul and Supercuts should connect and open Paul's Supercuts
Massage
in
guy.
Singapore with a massage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Massage power.
because his haircuts are good, but his massages are even
Way
better.
Yeah.
Dude, there's an airstrip on Mana Island.
Really?
Holy smokes! Is that a?
This is from Killiney Tinai.
Oh my gosh,
Bula
Mana
Binaka.
Island's like a freaking city out there, man.
Is it Don't Bula Binaka?
Survivor Challenge, Survival Tribal Council.
I missed last session and watched the recording. We are on the road to Sacramento from Woodland. Looking forward to today's session.
Oh, sweet! Thank you for
Killiney.
who? Kileni.
Killiney, yeah.
Thank you for joining Sacramento. Shout out to all my peeps in Sacramento. There's a lot of Fijians that live in Sacramento. A lot.
Isn't that where Bati used to live?
No, she lived in Victorville,
Oh.
which is in California, but yeah, closer to LA. Sacramento's like second Fiji, basically.
Really?
Yeah, it's the third island out there. I'm sorry, I just can't get over this Mana Island thing. Have you seen Mana Island?
No.
Look-
I
Look
was,
at it.
Yeah.
It's like you have like there's the airstrip.
I got
Then there's
I
like
got
a
through
whole-
though. I got through though with the U.S. Survivor.
Was there a survivor there?
Yeah, it's like I think like
Oh, so when Sadie was
3 or
talking
4
about
series.
Mana Island,
yeah,
that's the one.
and I did.
Okay, because she kept saying like the U.S. survivor Mana Island. I'm like, they have a Mana Island also in the U.S. No,
No.
that was the U.S. survivor that was based there. I understand. Okay, that makes
Sorry,
a lot more
BC
sense.
is Mimi Fiji.
Sorry?
Oh no.
What?
Siri just popped up.
Ooh,
Siri. Because I said Suri BC, eh?
yeah. And Siri came up.
Not you
Hey,
idiot.
Siri. You
Ironically,
idiot,
32nd Fiji. Haha. Yeah, killing.
Yeah. What do you guys? What's been interesting for everybody who's joined us on the live? What's been going on in your lives? What do you guys want to talk about? What's been going on? What concerns you about Fiji recently? Let's go to some current events. It's current events, and your guy's gonna talk about landowners advocate for reversal of land status.
Boy, that's gotta be a hard one.
What?
Well, let's read this article.
Okay,
A lot of people been.
I'm about to read it. What's been going on Twitter recently? What's up to the world?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of hate towards MGM,
MGM.
this school.
Oh,
Because there's Cokes going on right
Marist.
now. No, Mahatma Gandhi.
Oh, I didn't go to school here, so I don't know. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. Apparently,
okay.
they got students from other schools, those
Right,
schools,
yeah.
who are performing well,
Yeah.
athletic.
Like they
wise.
recruited.
They recruited them. They're like, paid for everything for the school, housed them, or like hostel, whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And right now they're on the top for the
Coach?
girls division. Yeah. And
Is that
so-
not allowed in Fiji? Like, you're not allowed to recruit?
I
Like, is there laws around that? I doubt
no,
there's laws around that.
I doubt it because this is what I tweeted, right? I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to my tweets right now.
Okay, go to your Twitter. Go to your Twitter.
It's like, yeah, a
I'm
lot
going
of
to my
people
Twitter.
like saying like, oh, must have been nice to be winning. Like, they probably got a lot of money and all these things to like be able to buy off like those students.
Yeah, so they're
come
gonna have
in.
to come up with some way to like. There needs to be either rules against it, or people are just gonna start doing it.
But
Because,
people
like-
have been doing it for
Yeah.
the past.
Oh,
I don't
really?
know, for long, yeah.
Oh.
And, like, it's just that they've done it better this year, and it's one school that you hardly hear during the coast to like go up
MGM.
MGM.
Oh,
It's usually it's the prominent schools.
huh.
Yeah, so like a lot of people throwing shades at MGM. MGM is just playing, you know, the game that these other prominent schools have been playing for the past decade. Which
Oh.
is
Yeah. So whatever.
buying students off or poaching. I
Right.
guess. Yeah. And they just did it better this year. So I was like, dude, don't hate the game.
Yeah, but like also like you. What do you get? What does the school get if they win the Cokes?
I guess just,
Do they get? Does the school get money?
I don't know. As far as I know, like,
Or is it just like awards for the students?
yeah, something like that.
Because like if it's just like the students that end up winning, like who really cares? I don't know.
Everybody's the
Like,
diehard for the
yeah.
old schools, I guess.
Oh, okay, I see.
So,
Like the OGs and the OBs.
yeah. So the OGs,
And the
they were like
OQs.
on the bottom of the table right now.
Oh,
So now they're like,
who's usually good at the Cokes?
well, usually it's ACS with girls division and either Marist. Well, Marist has been doing well.
Not
And the
RKS.
last, I don't know. I forgot who won last year. Was it? Not a prominent school though, but
Dude, Rotuma High is like up there. They're fifth right now.
yeah. Guess what they get is recognition. Yes, Ulayasi recognition. Yes.
Recognition? Oh, okay. Did you just say that without him saying that?
Yeah.
And then he just said it? Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Ulayasi.
Talo. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Okay, Cody. Yo, we
That's
shall
him?
talo chike.
That's him?
Yeah.
Okay, number one problem with Kroy is that he just left. Like, we bought the Shankona.
We bought
We
the
asked
Shankona
him
for
to
you,
come
boy.
last night. We were doing a podcast. Then he didn't come. He was like, he dried, what he has a unique technique of like drying Shankona. Like, he dries it for a few days and then he waits for a good rain and then he lets it get really, really wet and then he dries it on the fire. And so that's kind of like, I guess that's a motoriki kind of technique.
Yeah.
Like they, I don't know, it must be something, the taste or something. They want that like really like sun, but also with the smoke,
smoke,
right?
yeah.
So,
that's a
yeah,
new
so that's the
thing.
first time I've seen that technique. And so I witnessed that motoriki kind of technique this week. So 3 days of hot sun, wait for like a good rain. Let it rain and get really wet. And then you put it in a pot and you dry it on the
Dry it
fire.
on the pot again.
So
That's the new flavored kava.
this is for
Smoky.
Yeah, smoky flavor.
Smoky
You kind
flavor
of
comes.
it's kind of like a bourbon, you know. And so I guess that's what they like in motoriki.
Yeah.
So, Modekoroi, this was supposed to be for us together here,
Yeah.
but you just left without telling anybody today.
Left
so
us, boy.
that's cool. We don't care. I'm not crying. You're crying.
Yeah. Was it Tanya? OGs and OBs, MGMs giving you a run for your money. Don't be a bad heart.
Hey. Where did you go to school? Who is this?
Tanya.
Tanya.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe Tanya is
MGM.
OG. Love it. I just learned what OG and OB was today, guys. So I'm an idiot.
Talking about OG, OB. What do you think of the OG song? We're like going viral right now.
Oh, Mbuna.
Yeah.
Man. See, the thing is, like, here's something I've been wrestling with, guys. Like, obviously, like everything that we, the following that we have is because we have followers, and those people are you guys. You know, you guys interact with us and you care about our journey, and you know, whether or not we're really effective at you know, documenting it, or we're just like one of the few, we'll never know, right? But like when I say something, because like we have lots of followers, it's very quick to make it back to the people, right? And so I've been wrestling with like, you know, when I say something, like I didn't know that like somebody I know very well is connected with somebody in the FRU, and I always like, I'm pretty hard on the FRU, and so like just with the way that they tell the stories, the players' stories, and like the way that I feel like we could grow rugby as a sport and also as like a means to make a really great living in Fiji. And I'm always super hard on the FRU because I feel like they've always been able to do a better job than they do. And so I'm like, oh wow, like one of my really close friends is like very connected with somebody there, and it's like, oh shoot, you know? Like, oh, okay, that's awkward. And the person who kind of like runs their marketing and stuff, you know, and I'm like, oh, frick, I just found this out today. Shoot. And so when it comes to the new Mbuna song, which is an ACS, hey, ACS
Well,
school
Actually,
thing. Okay.
the song
Yeah.
is a love song.
Okay.
And it just so happens that, you know, it doesn't have to do with the school.
Yeah, no, but that's what I was going to ask, is like, why did they do it at ACS?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't really, like, I was like, oh, is this like a story about something that happened at ACS? Or like with a person from ACS?
Yeah.
Like,
But it doesn't have to do with
Oh,
the school
oh,
itself.
yeah, right, yeah.
Because Buna is what you call a girl's name, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Was she from ACS?
Yeah.
That's the only thing I was
yeah.
like, oh, maybe this is like a famous,
I didn't even watch the whole thing.
yeah.
I just watched like 30 seconds.
All I watched was like at the end of the Mbuna song, is that like
When
Bati turns around and he's like dancing. It's like, okay, music, song's over, and then like the whole one side of like the students, they just like get up. They're about to miss the bus. Like, they, like grab their bags and they're just like, I'm out of here. Yeah, hey, I'm looking bussy. And they like start like getting out of there, and I was like, oh, okay, that's like, you should have just told them to like hang out for like 5 seconds till the camera cut. Then let's leave. But it was just like,
No.
oh shoot. Yeah.
But
I don't know,
I'd say they've done really like good with the Diva song, the video.
Dude, Diva was like another level. I've been talking about this for a long time, and how we need to integrate more of the Indo-Fijian culture into the Fijian culture. And so I know we did a post this week where we're talking about like Fijian and Indo-Fijian, and really it should be said like Itoke Fijian and Indo-Fijian, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just talk a lot, and like once in a while we don't say the right things, or like we're not always politically correct. So I understand. I hear you guys. We're all Fijian. I totally think that we're all Fijian. It's just sometimes it comes out like Fijian black skin and Indo-Fijian brown skin, you know. So.
Hey, Vijay,
And then me half skin.
you're in the middle.
Huh? Yeah, foreskin.
Yeah. Okay. Really
VJ.
enjoy your Talma session and podcast. Keep up the good work. Any plans to visit Edmonton? Let us know. 11 p.m. here. Gotta put the kids to bed.
Peace,
Samole.
VJ. Mother, thank you for joining. My in-laws live up in Westlock, so I always have to come through North Edmonton if I'm ever in that zone. And my sister lives in Calgary, so it's like, it's inevitable that I come through North Edmonton. So you'll see me there. I'll be on the street corner.
Yeah. Oh, Tanya's St. Joseph's to the bone, OG.
St. Joseph's.
Yeah.
Where's that?
The road that I don't.
Suva?
Yeah, the road that comes like the back road to the hospital.
Is it a
What's the name of
Catholic
that
school?
road? Yeah, it's a Catholic school.
Oh, second Waiman Road.
Why Manu Road?
I'm just
That's
looking it up
the
here so that I understand where we're talking about. Oh, okay, it's out there. Oh. So it's like up past like the... Oh, so it's on that road that like it takes you up to all of the like the the high commissions and stuff,
Right.
like the immigration places.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, bola.
Got it.
Bola sea and soil. Bola
Oh,
binaka in the
how's it
chat.
going? And actually, thank you guys. We were out on the farm today and we applied some of this. The agricultural insect and pest kill and repel. So we've had these like little black beetles that have been like hanging out on the beans, laying eggs, and the eggs then like kind of they hatch into the beans and they kind of destroy the beans that they're on. And so I'm hoping that this stuff can take care of them. So me and Tui videoed a bunch today while I was like mixing this up, did a little chat about it. And so we'll have a reel put together and we'll send it off to you if you guys, and then you guys can choose to either like post it or like if you guys want us to post it or whatever. But we thought we'd document it, so if when it comes time for you guys to do like a post with us, then we'll have something ready. So I'm gonna come back on Monday because it's Friday today, so we'll come back on Monday and see if it actually worked. And so yeah, like, so guys, we just started working with this company actually, Sea and Soil, and so they sent us a bunch of their products. But as always, going back to what I said, like Fiji's very small and what we say is felt, close to home. I do want to make sure that like when I talk about products that like I'm not just like blowing smoke up your anus. Yeah. So, which means that I want to tell you guys the truth about the stuff that we use. And so I'll tell you guys the truth about how this stuff works and if it works or not. And so even though we do work for them, thank you guys for joining the podcast, by the way. But yeah, we will give an honest review because like that's what, otherwise like it's my reputation on the line if I'm like talking about stuff that doesn't work, right? Like that doesn't make me look good. And I wouldn't have chosen a company if I didn't believe that their products would work. And so some guys, you just get a feeling that like they're just out for money and like just to make a buck. And then some people are like, oh, like we're in this because we actually care. We want to provide jobs for people, and like people are harvesting seaweed and seaweed's free, and now like they create a bunch of jobs because like they have a product like they, need seaweed for. So I think it's cool. And what was sick about applying this stuff today, I won't go on and on about this. This is not a paid advertisement, guys. Like Sea and Soil sponsored the podcast on Monday. They didn't sponsor today's today. They sponsored live on Monday. They're not sponsoring this live. But what I do want to say, what was really nice was just being out on the farm and not having to wear like PPE, like full like face shield and like respirator and gloves. And because a lot of the time when you do spray pesticides, you do need to wear this protective equipment. Obviously, I was still spraying, so that, like any breeze that there was taking it. I was upwind from it because I don't want to inhale it still. But the burn off rate is a lot quicker than most like really harmful chemicals. And so, where you'd usually spray a pesticide, you have to wait like 5-6 days before you can harvest the crop. This one, you only have to wait a couple days. And even if you did pick it right away, you'd be fine because like it's totally organic. So yeah, that was fun today. I don't know. It's nice to have partners on board like that. So I'll let you guys know how this stuff works.
Corey's asking, how's the water on the farm?
The water was low pressure. I'm not gonna lie. I think there's an airlock, so we just set up a big tank, 5,000 liter tank, and we put it up on a stand. It's probably the top of the stand is probably 6.5 feet up or 7 feet in the air, and then the tank is another probably 9 feet. So the water is full in the tank. So we're talking probably a good 15 feet from the top of the water level to where we were, where the taps were, and it was just super low pressure at Koroi, so we have to figure out what's going on there. And when I opened one of the other taps, the water started flowing faster, so I think there might be an airlock in there somewhere that we have to kind of just work out. So
No, me, I need a spaceship to blow smoke up Uranus.
Uranus.
Yeah. Abi, boy, from Super City.
What's up?
I'm free, is it? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. So nice to be able to hear Tui now.
I need to figure out
From Queensland. Bulla.
Who's this?
It's I'm free. Yeah, it's from Queensland. Colombia, Queensland.
Oh,
Yeah.
welcome from Queensland all the way. Thank you guys for joining. You guys gotta give me questions. Give me more questions. Me and Tui are we're chatting and we'll go on rants. But like, we love it. Like, I love it when Tui's looking at it. He's like, "Oh, there's a bunch of questions here we need to answer." That's that's the bomb. So I'm gonna blow smoke up someone's arse. What is the origin of that? Because like blowing smoke up your arse, we're blowing smoke up. Yeah, you guys get it. It just means like if I'm complimenting you like too much, and it's like insincere, I guess. So back in the late 1700s, doctors literally blew smoke up people's rectums. Believe it or not, it was a general mainstream medical procedure used to, among many other things, resuscitate people who are otherwise presumed dead. In fact, it was such a commonly used resuscitation method for drowning victims in particular that the equipment used in this procedure was hung alongside certain major waterways, such as the River Thames. People frequenting waterways were expected to know the location of this equipment, similar to modern times concerning the location of defibrillators. Guys, okay, we're in, right? Okay, we're going to keep reading this. Listen, so, dude, if you pass out or if I find you dead,
Yeah.
dude, I'm coming over there with a hose and I'm going to blow smoke up your anus. Smoke was blown up the rectum by inserting a tube. This tube was connected to a fumigator and a bellows, which was, when compressed, forced smoke into the rectum. Sometimes a more direct route to the lungs was taken by forcing the smoke into the nose or mouth, but most physicians felt the rectal method was more effective. The nicotine in the tobacco was thought to, so it's actually like tobacco, like a cigarette, was thought to stimulate the heart to beat stronger and faster, thus encouraging respiration. The smoke was also thought to warm the victim and dry out the person's insides, removing excessive moisture. So how did this all get started? The Native Americans were known to have used tobacco in a variety of ways, including treating various medical ailments, and the European doctors soon picked up on this and began advocating it for treatments for everything from headaches to cancer. Okay. So this is I'm actually not going to keep reading this, but I do need volunteers within the society. I don't know what society this was. Began using the latest and greatest method of reviving such half-drowned individuals via tobacco smoke enemas. Artificial respiration was used if the tobacco enema was did not successfully revive them. In order that people could easily remember what to do in these cases, in 1774, Dr. Hulston published a helpful little rhyme. It goes like this: tobacco gleister, breathe and bleed. Keep warm and rub till you succeed, and spare no pains for what you do may one day be repaid to you. So, I actually think that's the most interesting thing I've learned in months. So, like, I'm good. You guys don't have to blow smoke up my anus, but if I do come across a dead person or like a person who, if you drowned, I'm flipping you over. I'm pulling down your pants, and I'll just say, "One Suki." You're just there, just like, can you imagine? Like, you're like you're dead and just getting rolled over. You're like, oh.
I'm awake. You could really be like, here, pass that blunt.
Dude, and then you could secondhand smoke that.
Yeah. With flavored.
Gross. So, guys, it's actually, that's really, we're talking to that one. Yeah. Oh, that's
Normally,
funny.
mouth to anus resuscitation.
Dude, for real. Like, man, I mean, my mind goes to such interesting places.
I know.
I mean, there's like defibrillators everywhere in Canada. But I might just start carrying around like a, a
Pipe.
well, like a 1/4-inch vacuum hose,
Yeah.
just in my pocket, just so that I can just like, whoa, like
Oh. I'm gonna cut this out.
No, shoot. Oh, shoot. Dude, wow. I mean, that's actually stunning. My mom listens to these lives, and so she's a nurse. This is something that I would have loved to know, Mom, when I was a lot younger, because it could have saved somebody's life, probably. I was in the past, I was a first responder. I was a volunteer firefighter. And I did give CPR to a guy who died on me. Me and my dad did. And had I known, I might have just brought like, a Pall Mall or like a BH with me and just like,
Suki's bad.
yeah, Suki. But they don't have Suki in Canada, that's the thing. But like, it was actually pretty disgusting because usually you have something that's meant for CPR, like a little thing that like unfolds, so you can put it over their mouth and it seals their mouth, and you blow it on this side. Because a lot of times, like people who are, when you're trying to revive somebody, you blow in air and they'll puke, right? They'll throw up, they'll vomit. And so as I'm like giving this guy CPR, he's vomiting into my mouth, and I'm like, he's an old dude too, and I was like, we were doing like 30 compressions and like 2 breaths, and like when I would like tilt his head back and like pull his chin open, I was like, and then he's like vomiting into my mouth, and I'm like, dude, I would have much rather blown smoke up his ass.
Yeah.
Than like.
That's way better.
Yeah, that dude. Now I know.
Yeah. That's
So we
life hack, man.
we do usually talk about like really high quality topics on this live,
but not today.
but. And actually, I'll use this time to just say, like, if you are a business and you want to sponsor one of these lives, like, you can also do that. And these are the kind of things that we'll talk about to bring attention to your brand. All right?
Now we like, what's the plan? It's 420 somewhere.
420 just finished.
Yeah.
And actually, tomorrow is Star Wars Day, May the 4th.
May the 4th
Yeah.
be with you.
May the 4th be with you tomorrow.
May the 4th be with you, Drew.
Yeah, for real. Actually, tomorrow, eh?
Yeah. So both Valentini.
Who's playing the Western Force?
Both Valentini are playing from both sides.
Oh, yeah. The
I
brothers,
think they're
eh?
brothers, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, wow, that's crazy.
yeah.
Leaky's been loving his rugby boots
Dude, every day.
every day.
Did you heard about like Ngasi down there?
No.
Ngasi?
What?
It's like, hey, told them there. Because, this week, okay, like just like background for everybody. The whole
Here, I'll
week.
turn this.
Like,
We can only see your chest up. Yeah. Just from
The-
here. Up.
okay.
Yeah.
The whole the 2 boys been like going every morning like 5 a.m. in the morning, and they usually come and wake me up first before they go and like see other kids. But this past few days, I've locked myself inside, so they've been knocking.
So they can't come in?
Wake up! I was like, what? Come, let's play, dude. It's 5 a.m. in the morning. What do you want? So they used to like. Well, they've been going all of the houses, waking up all the kids up, and I think one of the
They've been
days,
doing that?
Yeah, they wore their boots here, and they went inside with the boots.
No.
Kuroi was there. Why? What you doing?
Who, Kuroi?
Kuroi.
Yeah.
Oh, we have to wake the kids up. Lower the board.
Why?
Just went in.
Really? Dude, these kids are unreal, man.
But
Dude.
they've been like playing every morning. I've been hearing them every morning, just waking everybody. I was like, oh, okay, kids are up. It's like, look at the time, it's after 5. It's like 6 a.m. I was like, okay. But it's pretty fun. I've joined them a few days, I guess.
Yeah. I've seen you out there. Yeah.
6 a.m. There's something about waking up in the morning, huh?
Oh, yeah, it's so
And
good for you?
exercising is just like,
Oh, it's so good.
You
Yeah.
look forward like to the day.
Yeah. It's
And
like
it's just, like,
it sets
gets
you up for
pumped
winning.
Mm.
100%, for sure.
Yeah, I've
Yeah, I
noticed that.
slept in actually a couple days this week and felt like garbage. So that's my summary.
Ocean soil. Hey,
Yeah.
Jonathan, what's your opinion on Fiji's current exportation rate? Fiji's current exportation rate, and how could Fiji equip grassroots farmers
Yeah.
to maximize their own profits instead of relying on exporters who tend to give farmers the lowest possible rate?
Okay, read me the question again. It's a great question. Thank you for the question, Sea and Soil.
What's your opinion on Fiji's current exportation rate, and how could Fiji equip grassroots farmers to maximize their own profits instead of relying on exporters who tend to give farmers the lowest possible rate?
Yeah, so I think that like the government has not been the most helpful. I mean, I just speak on my own experience, which is very anecdotal, which is my experience in the north. I know that life for farmers in Singatoka and also like in the Corvo like kind of area, you know, that corridor going into Tailevu and places like that. Their farming experience is very, very different, right? One thing that I feel like, because I guess if you're talking about like a lot of farmers farm because it's like the only thing that we've known. But we're not good salesmen, and so it would be great if there was like a hub where like our products could be brought to, and the government could curate like a value add kind of system for like each product, so that we could bring our products, and then the government would either, you know, look at people like us who obviously want to create jobs and, you know, send some funding our way so that we can start up production facilities. So like if it's like, oh, this is a place that has lots of turmeric, like let's find somebody who can like value add turmeric, who has put a lot of work into their brand. Like, so say the Waka brand, right? Like this is one thing that we will do one day, it's just a matter of time. We will start exporting and value adding our own products, and then I will just buy from people at the highest possible price that I can afford. And the thing for me, and the way that I look at it different, and so do the people that we work with, is that like I don't have to, like if I build the brand correctly, and I'm sure that you, Sea and Soil, agree the same thing, is like I don't have to, I would rather increase the price of my product to the end user and be able to give more to the people that like I buy off of. And so if you can control the inputs, if you control the outputs, like you are the seller of your product, you can adjust the rate for what you sell, but that is only based on like the value that people see in your brand. And so that's what we're doing with the Waka brand, is we're trying to bring a ton of value creating content and doing this stuff. So one day when I have products, people will be like, oh, I know that I want to buy produce from the Waka farms because I know they use organic pesticides. I know that, and like we're not educated because of like, so here's the thing, is like now I get to use this platform to educate people, like, hey, lots of people who plant beans have the same bug. What are they using to treat their beans? You guys always buy beans. Do you guys like wash them off, or do you use bleach to clean them? Be like, a drop of bleach in a basin of water, or do you just cook them? Like, what's been on those beans? Like, this is a very common thing with beans. So like, we just happen to be using an organic pesticide, but other people might not be. And so I can educate you guys on like that whole experience. And when people are like, oh, we know that Waka Farms plants things in this way and they use these kind of products, we can charge more because we bring that value to the marketplace, which means I can pay like my farmers more. And I'll just increase the end price. And if it becomes to the point where like it's too much for the local market, then we just figure out a way to value add to beans, and then we export them. Obviously beans not being the best example, but some other product and I have products in mind that we will do one day that are very easy. like my opinion, like just to like inspire you guys, or like I find a lot of inspiration in it, is Fiji water. And I don't know like the way that they have done business, whether it's been ethical or not throughout the years. I haven't heard any bad things about it, so I'm just saying they sell water. You can get water. There's a million water brands around the world. Fiji Water figured out a way to make water sexy, to make Fiji sexy, and people are willing to pay a premium for water that came from Fiji. So like if Fiji Water can do with water, then like surely we can sexify, like I'm saying sexify, like not, I'm not actually being sexy. I mean, we can make anything attractive from Fiji. Name a product, Fiji's, you just have to build your brand around it. And so I think if the government could, look at people who are interested in value adding and who are interested in building strong brands and supporting grassroots farming, like look at people who are already doing it and like focus your funding on those people. Because I think that is the best way. So the best way to do it. So I'll put it like this. For example, when I take a bundle of bananas to the coffee shop, often you guys come to the coffee shop, you'll find a table outside, and now it has beans and bananas on it, right? Whatever kind of, some vegetables that we have on the farm, we'll just put them outside there. And, it's not much money. It's usually just like pocket money for the boys and stuff like that. Once the beans come through, though, we have a lot of beans. We're going to have to we're going to have to wholesale them at the market, though, for sure. There's so many. But I'll take like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bananas, and I sell them for $1. But when we make smoothies, like the banana smoothies in our shop are made from those same bananas. When they get old and they start getting black, we peel them and refreeze them. That's when they get the sweetest, right?
Yeah.
And so we actually use bananas from our farm to make these smoothies at Fresh Tea and Coffee. I can take, instead of like selling 6 bananas for $1, I take 2 bananas, turn them into a smoothie, and I sell it for $6. So let's just do the math. So I take 6 bananas, $1 divided by 6. So I'm getting 16 cents per banana if I sell them fresh, right? If I take those 2 bananas, I'm selling them for $6. I'm like doubling my money, like 30 cents. Sorry, I think my math is wrong on that. Oh yeah, there's 2 bananas. Yeah, it's like it goes up to like $3 a banana. So like the difference is like so exponential, and so that's what we have to do, is we have to value add. Long answer short.
Good answer.
And I guess backtracking on that is a lot of times farmers are like, we do it because that's what we were born and raised to do. You have to look at people who are interested in building businesses to help farmers, and people who do build ethical businesses, because a lot of times like we plant, but like we're not good at selling. Like we just go, and so what happens a lot of times, so say for farmers in the market, we'll take our whatever we take to the market in the morning, or we go the day before, check the price, because we like try to do some like research. Oh, it's $5, $6 here, $5, $6. So we're like, okay, it's gonna be like $5 or $6 a kg or whatever the price is. And you go the next day, and all of a sudden, like you bring your product, they're like, whoa, it's like overstock in the market, it's flooded. Now we're just giving you $3.
$3.
And then the farmer gets screwed. And then you're like, okay, well, no, I don't like that price. You go check some other places, and then it becomes $2. And then because the middlemen know that like you have to sell your product.
Yeah.
Like especially if it's like one that's gonna like degrade over time, or like relatively quickly. Like say you bring in like a green or like a greeny leaf vegetable or beans. So like at the end of the day, you're like, well, I have to take the price. I have no choice. And so you end up getting screwed over. You're not a good salesman. You're just the guy who grew it. You're good at growing stuff, but you're not good at selling it. And so to have a place that would like post their prices publicly and be honest about it would like a rising tide lifts all the ships. And so people would have to start paying more, because once people find out that like you're going to pay more for the same thing, they're gonna bring it to you. Yeah, buddy.
Can we drink one?
What kind of lolly?
Second one.
From where?
Jimmy.
Yeah, but I don't want you sharing lollies.
Yeah, we're not sharing.
You can buy your own.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah.
sharing.
Okay. All right. One.
Two?
Hey, I can say none.
Okay.
Huh? How many? One.
No, two.
Huh? One.
One.
Right? And that's how you do sales. I would like people like, okay, so like with the tractor, right? Like people will be like, how much can you do this for? Like say $500. And they're like, "Oh, can you give me a better price? Like, man, that's expensive. Can you give me a better price? Like, well, I could charge more. And they're like, no, set. Okay, good. Like, I'll take the price. That's the easiest way to combat somebody is like trying to dick you down. Is like, if they're like, can you give me a better price? Be like, oh, I could charge more. They're like, oh shoot! It just takes all the wind out of like a tire kicker's sales.
Yeah.
Like they just like they can't say anything to that because you could charge more. And so it's like I feel like I'm giving a good value for my service. So like if you guys feel like what you give is fair, then like just be like, I could charge more.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, all right, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like so it's leaky. Okay. Lolly, yeah, you can have one.
Yeah.
Two? Can I have two? Well, I could say no, you can have none. Okay, fine, I'll have one.
Yeah, my jobs Fiji should have a floor price for farmers and not be screwed by middlemen.
Yeah, that's always what ends up happening. And so the middlemen are the ones that end up not having to do any of like the hard work or risk because like you plant and you could get bad weather, or you could get bugs and disease and stuff like that. And the middlemen just sit there, take your product, and then shovel it off to the next person. They're the people that usually make the most money. And so, yeah, just to bring some like shed light on that market, I think that's what we'll do, and we'll do it in a very big way with this platform. And then everybody will just know like that we give the best prices, and that I can do that because like I'll have a brand, and I'll just be like, hey, look, you bring me your ginger, because like I don't need to compete with everybody else's prices because actually I process the ginger and then I sell it for like a super high price because we have a strong brand, and then like you just won't be able to compete with it.
Sherlyn Saga, that smoke topic, just got into New York City and dying laughing. Would you care to share what sort of pesticides you have used on the farm? Working on our own farm in Sub-Sabu, and very curious and hoping to learn more.
Oh, yeah, I've actually, like I said, like I always say, like we have just been on a long road of just paying dummy tax for the last 4 years, and so I've found good organic fertilizers, but this is the first organic pesticide that I've found and used. I actually haven't used any pesticides up until this point because I haven't found any that I like, and so we've been hurt by pests and bugs and stuff like that. So to be honest with you, this is the first one that I've used, and I'm going to let you guys know how it goes. And so we have a motorized backpack mister. Usually people use it, I think especially on resorts, they use it to like spray around the perimeter for mosquitoes and stuff like that. So really like, I don't know what the right word is, but it really turns it into a fine mist, which like really like distributes nicely over like the leaves of the plant. You can also use like just a normal pump backpack sprayer, but I use this because it also like shoots a long ways, so it's very fast as well. And so I'm able to do like a really big area in a very short amount of time. And so it's like it has a tank on the back, then an engine, and then just like a handle, and you just like spray it around. Yeah.
Okay, this one from Grown Vuna Initiatives. Kia ora bula mai Aotearoa, New Zealand.
Wow.
Grow Vuna Initiatives Limited researches indigenous knowledge, origin Vonua or Vuna in Taiwini. Oh, that's where Vuna is, south of Taiwini,
Okay.
Fiji. And promotes organic farming with rural indigenous Fijian village farmers in mind. They are often badly treated by rogue middlemen,
Yeah.
buying their post-harvest of their produce. Any suggestions how we can avoid the middleman intervening. So this is where I used to work, Vuna. That's where the south of Thailand.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. So, sorry, can you clarify? So this person has a farm? These people, or they are like a initiative that like looks after farmers?
Yeah, researches indigenous knowledge or origin, or yeah, and promotes organic farming with rural indigenous
Got it.
Fijian village farmers.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. And what was the question? How to skip the middleman?
And suggestion, yeah, come avoid the middleman intervening.
Yeah, I guess it depends. What are your products? What are your products?
Mostly of them up there.
Dalo?
Dalo.
Yeah.
Best buys right now. Dalo, Yangona.
Right.
Yeah. But a lot of Dalo farmers are up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, yeah, like I said, like you got to be able to, if you want to skip the middleman, then you have to sell your product. So if we look at it like you as, if you want to turn into a model, like you have a farmer, and then you have a middleman, and then you have your retail, right? So there's three things. And so the problem with it is that they are horizontal. And so when your farmer hands it off to the middleman, now he has to go back to farming. What needs to happen is like you have to make that a vertical model, and so that like you can do all the things. And so if you want to skip middlemen, then you have to just go straight to selling to end user. And end user usually doesn't want dirty dalo by the ton in a sack. End user wants it probably cleaned and peeled and cut up and frozen in a plastic bag that was done in like a clean facility. So the way to skip the middleman is to go right to retail. But the problem with that is that like retail requires value add a lot of the times, and so that's what I'm talking about. So I am going to come into this space and absolutely up in the in the future, because yeah, I'll just charge more, and people will know that like where my stuff comes from, where our stuff comes from. And I'm not talking like I won't be growing it all myself. I'm just going to have people who are willing to pay a little bit more, because like we are able to track like where the stuff, you can watch a video and see like the dalo that we buy and how it gets cleaned and like where it goes, and like you'll be able to like touch and feel and like relate with the place where your products have come from. And so, but if you want to do it yourself, then you have to be able to value add it to the point where like people are just going to want to buy it straight from you. Which is doable if you have like a lot of people in like a initiative with like the same mindset. But the problem is like I said, like farmers are usually good at farming, they're not the best at selling. And so that's one thing that we have to get better at. So we have to educate farmers on how to sell, or we have to educate them on how to value add. But for me, it's just easier for me to just do it myself and like just treat people well and charge a bit more for my product. And that's just how we're going to help the market or overturn what's been happening up to this point in Fiji. So yeah, you gotta value add. You gotta value add. So like, you know, dalo can be either like cut and frozen and, you know, put into bags and frozen. And like, yeah, I just don't know like how much to talk about, but like I am going to, like, we've built the Waka brand up, you know, over a lot of years now. And so what this will allow us to do is to just go to Vuna and be like, hey, look, if you guys provide us with quality stuff, and a lot of times that is the problem too. And that's why middlemen end up ripping people off and doing this stuff, because they also get ripped off sometimes. The exporters also get ripped off by farmers, because I know people who have been purchasers and purchased at the highest prices in Fiji, and then things are going well, and after a few pickups, a few months, all the bad dollars at the bottom of the bag, all the good dollars at the top. And then when it gets to the processing facility, it's like, wow, these guys are screwing us over. Now the farmers are taking advantage of the middlemen.
Yeah.
And so there has to be like a really like collective mindset of winning and excellence only. And so a lot of middlemen, like people look at them as like screwing people over, but a lot of times it's like they have to screw everybody over a little bit because like there's a couple people that will screw them over big time, and it'll all equal out at the end of the day. So like they have to like give you way less price because like there's a bunch of people, farmers, who are gonna like try to give them bad product. So hopefully if they pay the least amount possible, they'll actually have like a good amount left over. And so farmers are also notorious with like ripping people off, like
I
just
guess-
like middlemen are.
Yeah.
And so we also have to like change that mindset. And so my intention is with the Waka brand is just to bring like excellent people into our brand so that we can like grow them. Like what we're doing with Waka Media.
Right.
If somebody plans to download, like you do the value adding. I'll buy it from you. I'll just put my brand on it, then I'll sell it, and it'll be my product to sell. And then, or you sell it to me, and then I'll do the packaging and the value adding. Then I'll sell it with my brand on it. That way, I don't have to grow everything myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's the way that we do it. Is like, I go to Vuna, and you guys chop it up, freeze it, don't screw me over, and I'll just whack my brand. I'll just give you guys a bunch of plastic bags with my brand on it. You sell it. You send it to me, and then I'll sell it or ship it overseas.
Yeah. They said we have a greenhouse dialogue pilot project in the backyard as we right. Here's an image. Oh,
You see?
it's like these guys. So they're really quite big.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Whoa. Where are they? Like in a radio or in
New
a?
Zealand. So probably most of them are from Vuna. Yeah. This
Yeah.
is a Vuna village. Yes, dude. Yeah, yes, that
The ground.
ground at the school.
What?
Yeah. So they're probably the ones who are
Sick.
running it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. That's great.
Yeah. Hey, Rupeni Radule.
You know him?
Yes, black ball.
Really?
That's what we used to call each other, black ball. No, it's because of the 8 black ball.
Oh, I thought blue ball.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Because we usually, okay, it's like after school. After school, then we usually go and play billiard
Yeah.
in Nosuri. Black Zone is the name of that pool shop.
All right.
We used to like play. Boy, we used to. He is like a pro at that time.
Really?
Yeah. We used to like go to school and like, oh, nobody has lunch money. It's like, okay. In the afternoon we go play some bets. We play some bets. Play until the last bus. Come back there next day. We'd be like buying lunch, buying like
Really?
whatever stuff. Like, boy.
How much
like,
would people bet on a game?
Dude, the one I remember. He played once. It was like almost $100 to $300.
What?
Yeah.
Holy.
It's like the betting
Dude,
system.
those stakes are high, eh?
Dude, Rupeni, man, long time, brother. Oh man.
I love it.
This
That's
guy like
great.
one time
great.
he's like, bro, I think I'm gonna like quit school. I wanna like play billiard. Like this is
No
really-"
way.
No, at the time, this is like 2012.
Like he was that committed to the idea.
imagine like 2012, you getting $100 to $300.
Oh yeah.
Dude, at that time.
That's a lot of money,
a lot
dude.
of money, bro. And if you're like a high school student, bro. Woo.
That's a lot.
Used to go in the billiard shop, take off our uniforms.
What time is
Back.
Fiji playing?
What time is it? 5:50. I think they already played. Oh shoot, we missed it.
Dude, we've been just talking over here. Dude, are you serious?
Yeah, we missed the first game.
Dude,
with, USA.
you guys freaking distracting us in the live. Thank you. Really?
Yeah, we missed the first game. We missed it.
Come on.
We missed it. Yeah. Should.
Okay, we're looking up. I'm looking at the results. Okay.
Yeah.
Right now, if you guys switch on your DTV app, it's live. Fixtures. This is cool. I missed the first game. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's just great.
Yeah, the next game. Next game is at
Men's. Oh no.
oh, we missed 2 games. Oh no, there's a Fijian.
Oh, dude, we got
We lost.
spanked
Really?
by the USA.
With
14,
yeah.
33.
Missy. Okay, next game 10:30. 10:30. Great Britain.
Spanked.
Yeah. Apa stand next game?
Wow. You know what? But to all the boys on the Fiji team, man, if I was there, just get one hose,
Yeah.
just go, just pull down. Everybody,
Yeah.
pants down.
Pants down.
Bend over.
Suki.
Suki, about to blow smoke up your butt. To wake them up for the next game. Dude, I wonder, eh? Like just in between, because sevens is like fast turnaround, right?
Yeah.
My.
This is like 7 minutes or what?
Yeah, well, for a 40-minute game.
40-minute game, yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah.
so bend over, recovery. Ready for the next game. Stretch, Manda.
May, to sumay. You go. It's like, no, I'm fit. I'm okay. I don't need it. Like, no, you
So
look like
come.
you need it. Come here.
Boy. Yeah, that's what we do. Oscar? I know the technique. And Nada, this is the new things that you guys have to do for Fiji, for us.
Blow smoke.
Blow smoke up the players' butts. For reference, for those of you who are just joining, we just learned today that, you know, that term "blow smoke up your ass" is actually
Really?
a real medical term from way back in the day, where they use that to resuscitate people, especially drowning victims. Instead of like CPR, they'd actually take tobacco smoke with a hose and blow it up your anus, and to revive people. So.
Jonathan, new team doctor.
Yes. Dude, they're out there, they're like, oh, my arm on me, just bend over.
May.
Bukila.
No, it's my arm. It's my arm.
Get up. Turn around. There. Every player. You see all these guys, they're just all hurt, but they're not like laying down. They're just like, keep playing. Like, I don't want, no, doctor,
I'm
doctor.
good.
I'm good. Oh my gosh. And again, if you'd like to be a sponsor of one of our lives, you can just message us at marketing@wakafarms.com, because we do all real quality content here. And so,
What do you look forward to the new week?
new week. Actually, I look forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to go play a racquetball with one of my friends in Sausawu. A little squash. I do fancy myself to be a pretty good squash player.
Yeah.
I haven't played before, but I'll probably be pretty good.
Okay,
It feels like squash is like, that's kind of something you do like in your later years. And so, you know, being 32, having given up rugby, I guess I just have resorted to racket sports now, which is usually that rich old white dudes play. And so I guess I'm going to play my rich white dude friend at racquetball. That's actually what's happening. I never played squash in my life. I know I'm saying squash, racquetball. I don't actually know which one it is. I don't actually know what the difference is, but it's basically where you smash your balls against the wall and hope that the other guy hits it, and then you each smash this ball on a wall. So
Yeah.
yeah, just two guys in a cage.
Playing balls.
Yeah.
Squashing each other's.
Yeah, squashing balls.
Yeah. Don't want
Like, I
the-
actually don't know how it works, because I think you have to like hit it in front of a line, then it has to hit the wall and then come back, then you hit it again. So I don't know. It's like people started playing like racquetball, and then like claustrophobic people couldn't play, so they started playing tennis. So I feel like it's just like tennis in enclosed space.
in close space.
Yeah.
Make sure just to take your hose pipe and Suki.
Oh yeah, in case like in
case,
case
you know.
Mike passes out or something.
Or just like you passed out, you do it yourself.
Do it to myself.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, we're making fun of that, like, but like, cause I actually wonder where that term comes from. It's just actually so interesting that is actually where it came from. So let's actually talk about this. Landowners advocate for reversal of land status.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
What is it?
Because they wanted their land back.
The Yavusa Lewaiwawahu of Sambeto, in Nandi, conducted a silent protest at the Prime Minister's office in Suva. They're advocating for the reversal of the land status at Vulani Island from state freehold back to native land. Their clan leader expressed a long-standing desire for the return of the land. He says, for decades, the Yavusa pursued the return of the piece of land, which holds significant cultural and economic importance for the community. Since then, from 1951, we have been after this land. Originally, it was 125 acres, but the amount of land, including the Tiri land in there, is almost up to 400 or 500 acres. Return the land to us. The Yavusa Lewaiwawabu seeks not only to return their ancestral land, not only the return of their ancestral land, but also accountability for the developers who have held it for the past 16 years without engaging with the village or the Yavusa. How did this happen?
Don't know.
Yeah.
Yes, I think, yeah, see? We are so they are the fourth generation that has been fighting for this land.
Whoa.
Dude, so this goes way back.
So all this potential income land is just sitting there with nothing being done. Wow.
What do you think about it? Like, is it an easy process?
Well, it sounds like it's freehold. From state freehold back to native land. So from state freehold. So I feel like that is very confusing way. Is that what we call freehold? Because like you have state crown land. Like you have crown land which belongs to the government. And then you have freehold. And then you have like native land. So is it freehold or is it crown?
So what is a what? What is a
They're
state?
saying state freehold. But like the discussions about Vulani Island has been discussions. I'm just reading. I don't have that English. I'm just reading this word for it. Okay, guys. The discussions about Vulani Island has been the discussions that the Yavusa Lewaiwawabu has raised with the government. We are not the first one that are receiving it now, and it's the previous three governments. We are trying to resolve at the best as we can. I've been to the village of Sambeto and met with the Turang Yavusa and its people 2 months ago. From the meeting, we are going to look into claims together so that we can all agree on what to do. The story has a lot of emotion complications with it, so it's going to be handled with compassion as well as understanding the agility, as it involved a lot of people. They have seen things that may have been done in the past that were not fair. So, yeah, obviously the way that it was given over probably into freehold was probably not right. So I'll just speak from experience. So like things happen often with the Vanua that are like crooked. Even in our own, like Matangali, like there's people who have given away pieces of land and signed as if they are the Turani Matangali or the Turani Yavusa, but have not consulted with the members of the clan, and pieces of land are just given away for corporations to either set up power stations on or do things with, or businesses, and nobody knows about it other than the people who are going to benefit, usually with some cash under the table or something like that, right? And so they sign. Once it's signed, they go through all the right paperwork, and then it's in writing. The government doesn't know the difference, and by then it's too late, and it's too much to reverse it for a lot of people. They don't know how to go through the processes of it. So I hope that everything turns out for these guys, because it's a whole island, hey? So Vulani Island. Okay, so it's not actually an island. Oh, but okay, Sembeto, yeah, 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 yeah. Good.
Yeah. Okay. What's your word for the day?
Word of the day. Oh, I didn't have one today.
My word for the
Oh yeah.
day.
What was your word for the day?
I don't know if I'm saying this right. Forfend. Forfend.
FOR.
Forfend. Eh?
Okay, I've never heard that word before. Do
Yeah.
explain.
So forfend is used in context relating to some kind of real or pretended danger or other unpleasantness. In humorous and ironic use, forfend typically appears in the phrase heaven forfend and like heaven forbid.
Oh,
Expresses a usually ironic desire that something not happen or be done. In general use, if you forfend something unwanted or undesirable, you ward it off or prevent it. And if you forfend yourself from or against something, you protect or preserve yourself from it.
oh. Okay,
Forfend.
forfend. Okay, that makes sense. So it's like fending something off before it happens. Right. Well,
Well,
Koroi forfended us today,
yeah.
and now we are offended because he forfended
Forfend
us.
us,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
And hopefully you'll forfend yourself
Yeah.
from tomorrow getting injured.
yeah, be careful. Your boat might sink or something like that because when you left this place, you didn't leave in the right way. So
We'll wait for you with the hosepipe and Suki.
yeah, when you get back, don't and not the hose pipe, the 2-inch pipe
2-inch
from that we used for
The PVC one?
the PVC one that we
Okay.
used at the water tank.
Yeah.
One last bowl for everybody. Koroi.
Kuroy, wish you well on your
Wish you well.
trip
Stretch
in
out.
Motoriki. We'll see you again on Sunday.
Yeah, Koroi is gone for the week, so you guys won't see him. He's in Motoriki
Yeah.
with his dad for I think there's a Methodist conference for Lomaiviti
Yeah,
people.
it'll be held in Motoriki.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Well, the Lomaiviti people are kind of on their own schedule.
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't really know what they do, but we trust that they are good humans, you know. And Koroi represents them. Okay.
Yeah.
But we would have liked to know that you were leaving, so that we could have at least, given you some Angona before you left. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for joining. My name is Jonathan. This is On The Mat, and we'll see you guys on Monday at 4:30. And appreciate you guys very much for
Thank you so
watching
much for
and
joining us.
dealing with our shenanigans. And if you'd like to sponsor live, obviously, marketing at wakafarms.com. And we'll see you guys next week. Peace.